forever. I just need someone to love me when it's hard to. I can.
Girlfriends, I'm Casey.
And I'm BC. We're gonna talk about how we got together, how we met, and our parents' reaction. Let's get into this video.
We met the year of 2007. It was spring or summer, not sure which one. I had just moved on her block, and my cousin Dawn was like, which was her best friend, was like, let's go meet the neighbors. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we just enter her house. I'm following behind Dawn. We go into her room. She was sleeping, and
mind you, butt naked.
She woke up and was like, she gonna come outside. So we all go outside. It was like a whole group of us outside. So we talking and friends up until that point. A month or two into the friendship, she was like, can I spend the night over her house? I asked, got permission to spend the night over her house. That day, that evening, everything was good. That night, I'm asleep, middle of the night. I feel somebody touching on me and humping on me. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, in my mind, I'm like, what is going on?
I was asleep.
I was asleep. I never woke up. Like, I'm just like,
it was more so like,
I'm just like acting like,
you let her tell it. I full blown R. Kelly.
Listen, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, like, what is this? Like, what is this girl doing? So I never woke up or anything. I just act like I was asleep. So the next day, we never discussed what happened. We never talked about what happened or nothing. But our friendship just continued. So, like a year later.
No, wait, mind you, I was working at the time. And I used to get home late. Tanisha used to get locked out the house, wait outside all night for me to come home from work just to spend the night at the rapist's house now. Mind you, the rapist. So she knew what it was. But so, anyway, a year later, go ahead.
So a year later, I moved off the block. We were still keeping in contact, still doing everything together, still everything was good. So she used to spend weekends over my house. I used to come over her house, everything. She asked me to be her girlfriend. So I'm like, all right, cool, but we gotta keep it on low. Like, we can't tell nobody or nothing like that. It's just
I asked her because we definitely had vibes. Like, Casey and I was like talking for a long time. And if I never asked her, we probably wouldn't be here today. Never got together because she would have never asked me.
Never.
She was like, she's so modest and reserved. She would never ask me ever.
I wouldn't probably even be gay, a lesbian, none of this shit right now. If
I would tell you the whole relationship.
So we were secretly seeing each other, secretly dating, secretly vibing, but nothing really changed when we was dating because, like I said, we was always like talking on the phone, doing everything together.
But we did tell my parents first because they was like more like leaning and relaxing. They was like, oh, we already knew. We was waiting for y'all to say something. Yeah. Anytime they be like, oh, you want to play but you can't talk to Casey? Oh, hell, what you be? I'm leaving. I need my phone. I used to take my sister's, my brother's phone, everybody's phone and call her one. We used to email and text. So they were like, we already knew together.
So BC house was more like the free house. We get the free, we get the BS, we get this like actually experience being in a relationship without hiding it. So we did confide in my sister. We told my sister, and my sister ended up telling my mom and my aunt, or ended up telling my aunt.
I was her mom, goddaughter. Oh, beloved goddaughter, you come on my house anytime. Not when she found out.
Right. So my aunt ended up calling you.
She called me and she was like, BC, don't lie to me. I stood straight up in my beat because I was like, whoa, what's going on? She was like, is you and Casey together? I'm like, what? Because I didn't never tell her family because I'm like, that's her business. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to tell them if she don't tell them.
But
so,
she did used to like, when you going to tell your family?
I did.
Because, like, she did used to pressure me. And I'm like, I cannot tell them. Like, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to go through that.
Because Casey had her little fast friends in high school who used to be like, Casey, you single. Let me hook you up. No, sis, you need to come on out that closet. Because somebody hook you up, it's going to be a problem. You got to let everybody know.
But I was so scared. Like, I did not feel like going through the reactions of that. I knew everybody was going to put me through. Like, I did not feel like going through that. But my sister outed me and told I guess my aunt and my aunt.
Her aunt called me and I was like,
and she ended up telling the truth instead of lying and saying,
no, because I knew we was gonna be together for a long time. I just felt it. Like, I was like, let me not lie to her aunt because down the road I don't want no bad blood. I'm like, somebody, and I'm like, I ain't saying that. She calling me. Somebody had to say something going on. So I'm about to just admit to it.
So she admitted to my aunt that we was a couple. My mom found out. It was the end of everything. BC could not come over my house. I could not go over BC house. The phone was being monitored. Like, what am I doing? This must just be a phase. Like, like, it was the worst thing. Oh my goodness. My mom put me through hell about being with BC. It was a total mess. I went through so much sadness. Like, I was just fighting myself about being it. I was just fighting, like, all right, maybe it is a phase. Maybe, like, you know, I started backing up and trying to, like, you know, kind of.
Yeah, she started talking about, I can't be this way.
Like, I was like, it was just.
You gonna be with me.
It was just like so much. I started like fighting my own demons, like battling it. Like, all right, like maybe it is just a phase. Like, no, like, you know, that's my mom. Like, you know, it was just a mess. But in the end, like, I just wanted to talk to her. I just wanted to be with her, wanted to chill with her. So, like, me and my mom just had to start going through something because, honey, I wanted to. Because it was like I couldn't, like, I was just sneaking, still calling her, sneaking, still, like, you know,
I used
everything.
to meet up with her everywhere because I had a whole lot of freedom. I used to meet up with her everywhere, like, when we meet, and I was like, this is a mess.
I used to be like, I'm going to the store, but I'm going to Chinese store, so BC
I
be
come
like,
all the way from my house just to meet her to
traveling.
Like
That's how, yeah.
10 to 15 minutes.
My mom like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with? Where's her mom? Her mom and my mom went through something.
Her mom cussed my mom out.
because she was like,
you let them be lesbians in your household.
And you can't control your daughter. And like, it was just a mess. Remind you, we like 16 years old. Like, they were just really trying to control us. But anyway, so my other family members, they was like cool. My aunt, she was real supportive or whatever. My Gigi, she was real supportive. You know, everybody was just supportive. It was just my mom. She was not having it.
But mind you, it's 2021. People came around. She came around.
Right. Now she loved BC. Oh, BC cannot do no wrong in her life.
At all.
And she loves and adores her. Everything she do is right. Everything I do is wrong. If we get into any type of argument, she on BC's side. I'm like, who mom is you? Mine or hers? But
adores me.
yes. But that's how we met. That's our family reactions. And
hope y'all enjoyed this video.
Thank you.
Can you be there when I need you most? And when I say I don't, make me feel secure forever. I just need someone to love me